Planet Earth, Hacks Bandito back here at the Bump Zone. Saw some great action last week. Saw 4 rookies, and we had 2 winners, 2 losers. We'll see what happens this week. But first, I'd like to introduce you to some more of our trainees here. Come on in, man. Come on in.
Big Hacks.
What's happening, man? What's happening? Introduce yourself right at the camera. Tell a little bit about yourself.
My name is Terry from downtown Newport News, and yeah, I'm here to make it happen here in the Bump Zone, baby.
Well, what brought you out here? What got you down to the Bump Zone specifically?
Really, you know, I've been into pro wrestling for about as long as I can remember, and you know, one of my guys told me about it at the job or whatever, you know, told me about the training or whatever, so I had to come check it out, man. So I'm here. Well,
certainly glad to have you here. Hopefully you're learning a few things. What kind of offense you learn? What are you modeling yourself off? You got a favorite wrestler maybe that you kind of idolize, kind of taking some of his moves?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, you know, I looked up at guys like JBL, Booker T, you know, R-Truth. So, you know, but my offense basically, you know, was more about, you know, like throw kicks, you know, like put the power in it, you know.
I've seen it. Are you aware that we got a show coming up this Saturday at the Masonic Temple?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Are you also familiar with the fact that we are having a steel cage match?
Yes, sir, can't wait to see that.
It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Hey, look, before we chase you out here, got anything you want to say to the folks at home? You want to smack talk some of your fellow trainees? What you got? A little freestyle time right here.
Basically, just, you know, I've been watching the guys, and, you know, basically I'm here to do it, you know, step it up, because I've been watching, you know, boys ain't on my level, baby, huh?
Well, that's what we're talking about. 10 weeks to see if you make the main roster. Get on out of here, Junior. Make me proud. All right, got one more trainee to meet down here at the Bump Zone. This is our resident super senior, if you will. He's part of our graduate assistant program, trying to make it happen for him here before our big roster debut in January. Come on in, man. Come on in here. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, man, good to see you. What's up, man?
What's going on, Hacks?
Introduce yourself right there in the camera. Tell the people on the internet who you are.
If you don't know who I am already, by now you already know. Look me up on Facebook, TJ Jones, a.k.a. Terrell Jones. You already know what's going on with you.
This is an interview, not a rap video. Calm down a little bit. All right. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the wrestling, the train you're getting here. What's the Bump Zone doing for you? How's it making you a better wrestler?
How's it making me a better wrestler? Well, I gotta say, there's a lot of trainees here right now that actually deserve to be in VCW right now. I actually like the competition, actually, rather than, you know, getting the same old place and, you know, fighting people with masks and all.
No love here at the Bump Zone at all for Hacks Bandito. Not a fan of any of that right there. Who's your favorite wrestler? What's got you inspired? Who got you first hooked on wrestling back when you were knee high to a duck?
I would have to say one of the best all-time wrestlers, you know, has to be, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. There's no comparison. You know, I love their attitudes, and I think I can bring the same attitude to VCW.
I got you. Classic Attitude Era wrestling right there. One more quick question before you get out of here. What are you punting these days? What are you picking the sticks up on?
I have to pick it up on the box. So, I mean, you need to get together. I need to get your digits before we get out of here. You know, is that all right?
Illustrious Red 7. Find me on Xbox Live.
Word.
We out. What's up, players and haters? Hacks Bandito here at the VCW Bump Zone, getting ready for our first match of the evening. It's a singles match scheduled for one fall. One opponent, we got Nigel Terry on this side, and squaring off against him, Terrell Jones. Got an 8-minute time limit of this match. Let's go ahead and get to it. You ready? Yes, sir. You ready? Oh, yeah. Time.
Alright, Hacks, we're back here at the Bump Zone. Once again, basic chain wrestling going on. Nigel Terry taking control of the arm.
Definitely one of the two or bigger trainees here at the Bump Zone going at here tonight. Should see a good blend of speed and power between the two of them.
Definitely so. We'll see if the super senior has what it takes to get through. Look at that. Nice switch, standing switch there. Fireman's carry. I've not seen that maneuver yet so far in the Bump Zone.
That's definitely a new one there, and gotta say the power of Mr. Jones going to work for him there. Side headlock. Look at the pressure being applied there.
Take him off the rope. Oh, that's a hard shoulder tackle.
Thunderous collision there. Here we go.
Oh shit. Oh, beautiful standing side kick.
Oh, right in the mouth of Terrell Jones.
Moving 100 miles an hour. Whip to the corner. Nice up flipping over. A little low on the drop kick, but that cartwheel paid off, unlike last week.
Yeah, last week cartwheel was costing him the match. This week looked pretty and delivered hard there.
Got a nice 2 count there. This action's moving so fast I'm having trouble keeping up with you, Hex.
It is, man. Oh man, and that looked like a closed fist there. Referee Mike Trenton making that slide, saying that is an open hand.
Oh. Wow. Jones may be taking liberties here, trying to get that close fist on that chin. Off the rope. Oh, ducks one clothesline. Oh, back kick of his own. Let's see what the count is.
And just a 2 there.
Nigel getting the right shoulder up.
These guys getting really physical.
I don't know if that's necessary. Jones, I think, showing a little, maybe a little
discontent toward his opponent there.
Absolutely. I mean, no need to go for those strikes on the ground like that. Getting a couple shots. Let's see what Nigel decides to do here. A little slow to react. He's just filling the time with those strikes. Oh, nice. Oh, right across the midsection.
That might have knocked the wind out of it. It could be it right here.
He could have the fall here. I've seen Nigel hit that before in practice. He usually aims for the face. Now, I wonder if he has a change of strategy here, isolating those ribs on that lower midsection.
Could be, or it could be a taller opponent, too. Let's see what happens here. Nigel. Oh, and a right to the eyes.
Really? Right to the eyes. See, it's no wonder he's a super senior. Off the ropes again. Oh. 2 elbows in a row. Those nowhere near the eyes, Hex.
No. Ugh. Train wrecks. Train wrecks. Let's see where he's at.
Now, it looks like Joe's really trying to prove himself, seeing how he got held back.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, notice he's not holding anything back here. Really getting away from the holds, going right into the strikes. Just dishing out the punishment on Nigel.
It's really a shame Terrell had to be held back here. If he hadn't been making out behind the bump zone school bus.
I mean, you can't keep focused on some of these young kids.
All right, Nigel coming back up in the corner here. Let's see if he's holding up. Oh, moves out of the way. Let's see if he can follow up. Oh, standing strike. Once again, that inexperience coming. Well, goes for the big kick. Oh, and he gets it on the backside. Oh, nice athleticism.
Here we go. Looks like Nigel to the outside here.
Now, this is a high-risk maneuver.
This is definitely unfamiliar territory for most of our trainees here.
Oh, cuts him off with the gut shot. Backdrop. 1, 2. Oh, kicks out barely. That was almost a 3 count there.
You got referee Mike Trenton calling it about an inch of clearance there. And that was tough. Nigel really trying to collect himself here.
Now we're about hitting that 5-minute mark where we saw most of those matches in last week. Let's see what these two big men can do here. For that kick again.
Oh my goodness.
No holds barred. This could be a, oh, he didn't go for the cover here. He's giving him too much time.
Now I don't know about you, but I have not seen that move from Terrell Jones before. That was out of nowhere.
I believe he could have had a pinfall there. I think Terrell's letting his frustration get a hold of him. Reversal there. Kick to the gut. Going for this. Oh, moves out of the way. The scissor kick. This definitely could be a 3. Let's see if we can get that. 1, 2.
That'll do it right there. In time, right at about
5 minutes. That was dead on. 5 minutes time there.
Oh.
That was a brutal match. Brutal match.
And Nigel, he may need some help getting out of the ring. He took 2 shots right on the spine at the end of that.
Winner of the match, Terrell Jones.
Hex Bandito down at VCW's Bump Zone once again. Here to talk to some combatants from last week's matches, to get their thoughts on what happened, see what we got planned for this week. First team, come on in, come on in. Fellas, what's happening? What's happening? Introduce yourselves as a team. Tell everybody at home what the game plan is, what happened last week, what you're planning on this week here. Right here in the center. There you go.
I'm Ramon, and this is Ryan. Last week wasn't our night.
Not at all. And really for neither of you, if I'm not mistaken, you tapped out early to the Boston, and you got clunked right on your head, kind of toward the end, about the 6-minute mark. What are you bringing this week to kind of prevent those mistakes and really try to exploit some of your opponent's mistakes this week?
Well, first off, last week is last week. This is now. What we got is a secret. And when it comes in the ring and everyone's watching, you'll know what we got planned. Don't be asking about what we got. It's our We got it.
All right. What about you? Got anything to say? Anything you want to talk about from last week? Anything you want to put on blast for this week, maybe?
I think my friend Ryan here said everything I needed to say.
All right, gents. Well, best of luck to y'all tonight. There you go. Well played, gentlemen. All right, gents. Best of luck to y'all. Go ahead and get warmed up here. We'll see you in the ring here shortly. All right, next up, tonight's other team, the winners from last week. We got Devin and Ray. Come on in, fellas. Come on in.
What's going on, Hex?
What's happening, gentlemen? What's up? What's up? Good to see y'all again this week. So tell me a little bit about what you guys been doing working together here. You guys got any special tactics you're ready to unveil? Any special tag team moves, anything like that?
Let me explain to you, Hex. Basically, what you saw last week is that me and Ray here won our match. I won, of course, with submission, so I plan on, I don't know if the losers are going to be able to hear this or not, plan on submitting my opponent again. So, yeah, hopefully it works out.
Sounds like a solid game plan. What about you, sir? You got a strategy you're going to try to unveil this evening?
Just not really. Hit him with the test driver, call it a day, go home, sleep, eat.
There you go. Bold words from our winners from last week's matches. Gentlemen, again, best of luck to y'all tonight. We'll see you in the ring very shortly. Well, that's all our combatants this evening for our tag team match. Stick around. That match will be coming to you very shortly. All right, and tonight's big referee for our tag team event is going to be VCW's own Mike Trenton. Mike, come on in, sir. Come on in.
How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you again. Now, last week you had two real big singles matches. This week, your very first tag match. Got 4 guys in the ring. Got to control all of them. What's your game plan to keep everything fair in there?
Well, you know what, Hex? It's a good question. I got 2 outstanding teams in the ring today. And you know what? I'm still going by my fair play rule. So I shouldn't have to worry about too much today. These guys know these rules. I beat it into their heads. I should not have any problems, Hex.
Certainly. We did see pretty clean fights last week. A few fists, got to watch that. I did also notice, really on the spot there on the pins. These guys hopefully got to keep sharpening up their pin game if they want to get the pinfall early here today.
Exactly. See, I've seen a lot of bad ideas for pinning. This week, I'm hoping to see no more interruptions. Shoulder right down to the mat, no problems there. 1, 2, 3.
The quick 3 count, always a fan there. Well, Mike, good to see you again, sir. Best of luck to you in there tonight with our fighters. And we'll be going ringside here very shortly with Ross and Hax Bandito on the commentary. Thank you again, sir.
No problem.
All right, well, here we go. Week 2 at the Bump Zone. We're going to see our first tag team match. This is going to pit the winners from last week against the losers. This is scheduled for 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit, opposed to the 8 of our singles matches. We'll see how the losers improve their game from last week, see if the winners can stay on top. Let's take it ringside to referee Mike Trenton.
Let's
go. Referee Mike Trenton doing a good job here, making sure no one's throwing any shivs in their knee pads. Now it's going to be an interesting matchup. Once again, losers against winners from last week. Mike Trenton signals for the timekeeper to start the time, and we are rolling here in the Bump Zone.
And here we go, fresh matchup here. Did not see Ryan, and if I'm not mistaken, that is Ramon there. And wow, things just turning right into this brawl right from the get-go.
You see these young guys, they win 1 match, and all of a sudden they think there's something. I don't.
Here we go. Here's last week's matchup again. Let's see if Ryan was able to take anything away from last week's loss.
Lock up here. I got a little quicker on that arm wrench there. He's learning from his mistakes from last week.
Yeah, really keeping the pressure on, keeping control of Devin. Let's see what he has to answer.
Right, switching to the standing switch to the hammerlock. Oh, he grabs the headlock. Oh, switches, nice switch over there.
I must say, I'm impressed. Ryan's really sharpened up his early chain here.
Oh, a little break in the knee there. Oh, come on. Come on, not even 2 minutes into the match.
I thought we were going to see some wrestling, but this is going right down the tube.
Couple shots to that knee. I think Ryan may have still be injured. Oh, from last week. Really just trying to take out that knee there. That is not such a... you see what a win does to somebody?
Yeah, we're really bringing out some of the aggressiveness in Devin.
This is just what it's all about, man. Injuries is common thing here in the Bump Zone.
Definitely won't disagree with you there. And I got to think some of that is that since Devin did give him that initial injury, probably going to go right back to what he was doing earlier. tag team partner just...
I don't know if they made the right decision letting Ryan start the match out, knowing he had that injury from last week. I mean, he may have covered it in, but Devin damn well knew. I mean, he must have saw him walking in the bump zone earlier today.
Yeah, maybe still a little bit of a limp on him, maybe a little bit of a tell on that injury. But yeah, they are isolating that knee and just Ryan's got, see, look at that, right on the ACL. I mean, that's tough. That's tough. Let's see.
I mean, he didn't even give his partner a chance to even start. So we'll see.
Oh, spiked him right on the patella. Yeah, and at this point, referee Mike Trent got to start thinking about stopping this thing for safety. I mean, almost able to sneak a tag in there though, so he's not out of it.
1 week, man. Oh, DDT into the foot, sending that shot. I mean, when you put that kind of leverage, that kind of force through, I mean, you definitely risk rupturing that ACL.
Oh, without a doubt. Speaking of personal experience with a couple of tears, that kind of shock just absolutely just radiates up the knee, really tearing apart those tendons. Let's see
if Ryan can fight here and break away. Looks like he may be going into an STF. No.
You want to give? Are you sure? He doesn't want to give.
Still stressing the leg, but there you go.
Now let's see what kind of an experience these guys. Now this is both teams' first tag matches. A couple simple rules to tag matches that you got to follow. Let's see if they stick to them. Number one, so far they're doing a pretty good job isolating one partner and keeping him on their side of the ring.
Absolutely, absolutely. Also notice we've seen all clean tags too so far. Got a foot on the outside, hand over the top rope. And Ryan just doing everything he can.
He must be in a lot of pain, because if he could just kind of pull himself together a little bit, I mean, he hasn't been too far from reaching out for that tag. Now then again, his partner on the apron isn't doing too much, whether he's scared of getting disqualified, but he's got to reach for that tag a little bit more. He's got to encourage his partner.
Scared of getting his ACL torn just like Ryan there, probably, if I had to take a guess. Let's see. And Ryan just really running out of steam here. Just no pressure being applied to that leg right now. He's wobbling.
I was expecting a competitive matchup tonight, but they've just isolated that Ryan's leg so bad. It's pretty much, it's going to pretty much be no contest here.
Yeah, again, got to be thinking Mike Trenton may want to call this thing for safety here.
Ryan able to move out of the way, and he gets the tag to his partner. Oh, let's see what happens here. Come on. Going for the quick roll-up. And on top of him here.
Big rolling back elbow.
Oh, nice little leg lariat there. Stuck in the line. Another back elbow. Just staying on top of his brother. Let's see if we can get the fall here. Good kick out there. Devin Lopez trying to get in the ring.
Keep your eye on Devin there on the outside. He may come in and try to make some interference here if another pinfall happens like that again.
5 minutes remaining. Oh, he reversed it. It just seems like this team definitely has the upper hand. I don't know if it was just by luck that they won their matches last week. A little bit of cat and mouse going on here. Ducking and dodging, ducking and dodging. Oh! And he hits a DDT! 2. There's Devin. Go on, Devin. Get out of the ring. He definitely doesn't. A, he has no faith in his partner. 2, he knew that was going to win the match.
Good move to keep himself from losing the match. However, no tag being made.
Oh, making the mistake, turning his face away from his opponent.
Here we go, Devin and Ray right back on top. I gotta say, Ramon there, costly error there, taking his eye off his opponent.
Oh, levels him with the clothesline. Looks like he may have hit the back of his head on that one. Right in his own corner. Ryan's showing a lot of faith in his partner to take that kind of damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. She still see the still favoring the knee there. So.
The high suplex rolling through.
That's right.
2 in a row. Let's see if we can make it a trifecta. Almost vaulting his opponent.
Quite a lot of power on those three suplexes in a row there.
I don't know, Mike Tobin might be getting a little tired here. Looks like the count's a little slow.
Called a 2 there. He's Dad's been having to follow a lot of action here.
Can't exactly see what hold he has on here. Oh, switching it to a surfboard.
You gonna give? No! Are you gonna give? No! He's not gonna give.
Like Devin said, they've definitely been focusing on the submissions.
Yeah, definitely a strong suit for him. Don't know about his partner though. Much more of a high flyer, I think.
I mean, I think I've seen more holds than the UPS call center.
I mean, wow. Well played there. I'm at a loss for it.
Heard the chop through the shirt.
Also like to point out to our viewers back at home, it's particularly cold inside the bump zone today. Makes those chops particularly painful.
We are wrestling in 41-degree weather right now.
Yeah, looking forward for some snow to break out here inside the bump zone momentarily.
A lot of condensation here in the air. Once again dissecting, but haven't been able to get a pinfall yet in this matchup. Right now, both men have taken about 3 minutes of abuse each. Granted that they both last 6 minutes in the last match, this match could probably go to the time limit.
Might see it. Let's see if somebody can't squeeze out a huge impact move here in the next...
2-minute warning! 2 minutes remaining! Oh, almost of a snap brain buster, if you will.
I believe I saw his head hit the mat first there. Yeah, he's looking a little woozy on his feet. That
both men slowing down a little bit. This is actually the longest either of them gone in a matchup so far.
Monkey flip again. We were talking about that cardio training last week. What do you think the odds are somebody hit the treadmill some this year?
I don't think so at all.
None. 0% chance. 0% chance of cardio. Oh, no. And he could be. This could be the finish here.
Oh! Able to catch him enough with that neck breaker. Let's see what happens here. Both men down. Referee starting the 10 count.
Let's go.
We're gonna hit pretty close to time limit here. We'll see if the team can come back.
Come on. 4!
Referee Mike Trenton up to 4.
5!
Mike Trenton up to 5.
Those men starting to work their way to their own corner.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
Both men making a tag. And Ryan, huge house fire.
Oh, drops him on the rope even with that leg. Let's see what happens here. Oh. 1, 2, and he kicks out. God, he's got to be favoring that leg quite a bit. Partner on the floor here, still selling his nuts. Oh, he's going for that dive again. He takes out his partner. Ryan and Devin left in the ring. Big boot once again. We are hitting pretty close on time here. Let's see if they can finish this match. Off the rope. We got stumbling across the ring.
We got both the Watson boys out here laid out.
We got 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is the time. That is official time. Referee, get that man.
That's not time.
That is 10 minutes. That is a 10-minute time limit.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We have no winner.
All right, let's
now
go.
Devin just throwing hands on everybody. Not liking the time.
Hey man, time has been called.
Devin moving Mike Trenton right up. Look at this. This is breaking down.
Mike Trenton having a little trouble. I'm afraid I might have to get involved.
I mean, I really feel like that's what our rookie referee's job. This is a good training session for him.
I don't know. Everyone had a clean slate last week, but I think people's true
okay,
colors.
now we got.
Hey! Knocked it off.
Here we go.
What do you think you're doing? Boss, I stepped up. Throw him in the ring, bro. I didn't mean to use that. Throw him in the ring.
Alright, just because you guys won your match last week, I don't need to see this kind of freaking attitude, alright? You guys need to leave your opponents alone and back off. Go cool off. You need a better job getting shit together. Under control. Come here.
All right, folks, we saw some great action down here in the bump zone. We saw Nigel fall to Terrell Jones on just a vicious spine buster. And we saw a tag match, our first tag match down here at the bump zone, just totally break down at the time limit. I'd like now to bring in head trainer Ross Hall, get a little bit of his insight, and just really explain what happened down there with the breakdown. Ross?
Thanks, how you doing tonight? Thanks for being ringside there with me.
Oh, always a pleasure, always a pleasure. If I could, I'd like to get a little bit of your insight on what happened there toward the end of the tag match.
Basically, it fell apart, man. I am a tag team veteran, and you would think that these teams would be able to hold it together only 2 weeks in. 2 weeks into training matches now. All right, and you obviously saw the kind of attitudes that the 2 winners had against the 2 losers from last week. I use the word losers loosely because it's still anyone's game here. But unfortunately, as I do not like to do, but I will, I had to get involved. Mike Tritton's still an inexperienced referee. First time he was in a tag match, he was not able to get the kind of control that I expect from a referee.
Without a doubt. Now, I also noticed there toward the end, one of the trainees grabbing a chair. Do you think he was really intending on using that against one of his fellow trainees, or was that more of a show of power?
Hex, as you and I both know, usually being on that side of the chair, when emotions run hot, when they run wild, anything could happen. But like I said, 2 weeks in the competition, all right, I was not expecting that anyone would sink to that level. Usually it takes years and years of things to build up inside, the kind of things that left inside will kill a man. All right? Therefore, you have the Hall Stars letting all those years of aggression out. But like I said, we go from a clean slate last week to some true colors shining through. And I will not hesitate. I will not hesitate to yank a chair out of anyone's hands.
Well, definitely a complete breakdown of the rules, and I'd like to actually bring in the referee, Mike Trenton, now.
Let's get him in here.
Mike, come on in, man.
You
Come
have
on
a few
in.
words can you explain what happened there?
Well, I'll tell you what happened, Ross. The two winners from last week showed a complete lack of respect for the rules. I gave them that clean slate. I've been stating that I'm going to, be fair and impartial. But towards the end of the match, it was hard for me to keep myself contained. The whole impartiality, that's a tough thing for the ref to do. I'm still getting used to that as training in the bump zone.
Absolutely. So what I expect from you next week, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Actually, first of all, we know that I went to the time limit. All right, I want to get your official decision on the match, since we were not able to get that because basically all hell broke loose.
All right, no problem, Ross. The official decision that stands. Due to the time limit draw, neither team will win. Neither team wins.
All right, X, that kind of makes it interesting. So, seeing how no team was the victor, what do you think? Where do we go from here, X? What do you think we should do?
Well, honestly, I think definitely some sort of rematch for the losers. Kind of got the short end of the stick tonight. I mean, we saw Devin and Ray, clearly after the bell had been rung, issued out a beatdown. And sportsmanship aside, I don't allow that in the training school. I know you don't allow that in the training school. We're going to have to figure out some way to get these 4 men locked down. Maybe extend the time limit a little bit, give them a little bit more time to work, or even kind of break them down in some sort of tournament, maybe where they're facing each other in a little bit more controlled setting. Because, I mean, utter chaos tonight. Very, very just, unacceptable for the standard that we set up here. I don't know. It's going to take some time to think about what we can do to get these guys squared up fairly.
You know what? I got it. I didn't like what I see from the other team, so this is what I'm going to do. Next week, we'll have a tag team rematch, all right? But it's not going to be a rematch of the same teams. They're going to switch partners, all right? So the guys that were on the opposite side of the ring, you're going to have to work with each other. What do you think about that?
Interesting twist there. I like it. Put a winner and a loser together, see if they can't build each other up. And
let's try to recover from what happened here this week.
Just a train wreck. Just a train wreck.
Yeah, but I do like what your idea is. So I think I'm going to switch it up. We're going to extend the regulated 10-minute time limit to 12 minutes.
I like it.
2 more minutes of action, and we'll see what happens here next week.
Sounds good.
All right, Hex.
Always a pleasure, sir.
All right. Why don't you step in next time?
You know it.